Not sure how we feel about the lighting. For those of you who have been following me on Twitch, you'll know that I'm messing around with it. I don't know if this is going to be the permanent look, but it is the look for now. Welcome back to another episode of A Set Plan. In the last episode, things went better than we ever could have expected, including picking up a win against a guy who we probably maybe shouldn't have beaten, but we did. Today, we're kicking things off. We're getting right to it. We have 2 gold rare player packs and bronze packs as a result of the trade-ins. I want to get right to it with these bronze packs first and foremost, because I have had some terrible luck on my main account with the trade-in sets as of late. So I was hoping for something a little bit better here. Again, low expectations of the bronze pack, but you never know. Maybe, possibly, you might be able to get something. We at least get the sweet logo that we will be using in players for the trade-in set. I'm not expecting to get anything out of the bronze pack. Trust me. Trust me. Not expecting anything. Oh, the Nashville mustard, though. That is beautiful. And Joe Veleno, who I don't know if we'll ever use, but still, welcome aboard, Joe Veleno. So the Nashville mustard is the current active home jersey and will be what we use in the next game. These 2 rare player packs, hoping for something big, hoping for another game changer that we desperately need. And instead, we get a duplicate Justin Schultz. So, I mean, that helps at least for the gold rare trade-in, right? We don't really lose anything. And Evgeny Dadonov, insert 2BC soundbite here. Again, not quite what we're looking for, although I do think that opens up room for us to do the gold rare re-roll. I think it does. We might even just outright use those 2 players here. Depends on who we have at the bench, or on the bench, at the bench, on the bench, with the bench at the moment. So, Dadonov and that duplicate Schultz, I think we're good. I mean, we have McAvoy as well. Hell, I could use both Schultz and be fine with that. We have Huberdeau as a lefty. Dadonov's also a lefty. Right, Huberdeau's better. Yeah, we're going to use both players that we just picked up in this trade-in. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. 3rd time's the charm, right? Please, for the love of God, please. I mean, it's not as if we've been without a major upgrade for a long time. We did get Patrick Kane relatively recently, Corey Schneider. We at least have a better backup goalie for now for those challenges. And as it is, Scott Wedgwood was a decent enough goalie for us in that last episode. All right, now the team is set. Sagan, Duchesne, Hall, Kessler, Carter, Kane, Nylander, Matthews, Busick, Kovalchuk, Walker, Carlson. The defense, Zaitsev, OEL, Subban, Park, Chelios, and Salming. Fleury between the pipes. Before we do anything else in this episode, we need to spin us some wheels. Now, don't we? Which I didn't have the tabs open because I'm an idiot. Let's see who our spotlight player is going to be. It is Patrick Kane, which is pretty nice. We still have it set up as 1, 2, or 3 points just for the sake of trying to get more packs and a little bit more help. And that's not going to happen. 3 points for Patrick Kane gets us a pack. Let's see what our first challenge for the episode is. Jackpot, please. Yes. 3 packs coming at you immediately. Now, there has been the debate over whether or not we again spin the wheel or if we just play because of it. The rule has been we spin the wheel, like that's an instant reward. So the actual challenge is going to be just play. Well, that's perfect. So we get ourselves 3 packs. I think I'm going to make them silvers for the sake of it. 3 goals would be pretty rough on the old coin total. So let's see what we can do. 3 silver packs for hitting the jackpot. We haven't hit the jackpot in a while. This is going to be very helpful to the cause, not just in terms of potentially packing somebody, but of course the items that we get for the trade-ins. Frank Vetrano. I'll take it. It's not a good card, and he's not going to help us out that much, but it's Frank the Tank, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. Frankie Vetrano, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. And Andrew Smith, who some of you might remember as a bit of a legend over on the Twitch channel from last year's game. So that is sweet. That is tremendous. We'll be rocking the Washington logo over the Moose Jaw logo. And I'm not sure if we'll get Vetrano into the lineup, but at the very least, it is a rare player. I do believe he's a rare player. Again, it helps with the trade-ins at the very least. Pack number 2, let's skip it. We end up getting an Islanders logo. Can we get anything else? LA logo, which is going to be relatively helpful, so that's not too bad. We're not going to get to use the Nashville jersey, unfortunately. The mustard takes a back seat. Medicine Hat Tigers logo. Let's go ahead and apply that. So pack number 2, not as effective, but we might be in the running for a couple of trade-ins with the jerseys and everything. We got a bronze collectible as well, which will help at least fund back some of these packs. Couple of nice jerseys that actually match. A Logan Stanley and a gold collectible. I'll take that. Well, these packs just pretty much paid for themselves. I don't think we'll have any additions to the team, but we get to change up our look. At the very least, things are looking pretty good for us overall. So remember, we are in the beta tuner at the moment, or at least the half beta tuner, but also with some of the changes they've made. I don't know what to expect here. Let's find out, though. Let's find out what awaits us. So, full disclosure, this is later on in the day, much later on in the day. I tried to find games, and I couldn't. I sat here for 15 minutes trying to find a game, and I couldn't. So now we're back later on, and we have another gold rare player pack to open as a result of the reroll using Frankie Vetrano. So let's see if we can get anything here before we play our first game. That doesn't help. So the lineup is the same, everything's the same, and all that jazz. It's a play for nothing game. Play it now. What did I title it? You get the point. Let's play our first game of the episode. Team's the same. There we go, finally. As you could tell by the scoreboard, it's taken a while. It's been one of those very dominant games for me. I just haven't been able to score up to that point. We finally got a goal. Thankfully, it's Tyler Seguin. Penalty shot from Matt Duchene, robbing one Patrick Kane of a point. Let's see what we can do here. There it is. Quick and easy. Keep it simple. Matt Duchene gets the goal. We're up 2-0, and my penalty shot luck has finally turned around. Phil Kessel. Woo. Quick defense to offense. That is a point for Patrick Kane, I do believe. Indeed it is. Probably not going to hit 3. I think we'd see a rage quit before he gets 3 points, but I'll take it. Smooth sailing. Ooh, Phil Kessel on the rebound. I'll take it. I don't think Patrick Kane ended up getting a point on that. He did not. It was Matt Duchene. I'm not sure either. We had been debating over how to run the just play. Might open up a pack for this one. I don't know. We might. Kind of boy PK. Big hit. Big time hit to end the game. That is a decent enough way to start the episode. Patrick Kane would not have hit the 3-point mark, but that is okay. I'll take a dominant game to kick things off in Division 2, or at least for the episode. Of course, we got going on Div 2 in the last episode. So we're 2-0, which is a nice little start there. I mean, you can see the stats. We don't have to talk about that game anymore. It's in the past. It's over and done with, which is pretty nice. So, again, it was just play on the wheel for the last one, of course, after getting the jackpot. There's been that debate over whether or not just play should have a reward to it, and you know what? Screw it for this episode. It will. We'll open up a silver pack for winning that game. By the end of this, we'll get ourselves a nice little monthly collectible. Hooray. Hooray. But yeah, as I was mentioning in that game, I've been sick over the past week, so that explains kind of delays, or really it's been a little bit longer, just in terms of the more I talk, the more my throat hurts. So, you know, I've been doing what I can, and that's why I've been doing, like, okay, the streaming and then the kind of NHL-style reviews, because that's not as brutal on the voice. I hope we can keep that Milwaukee Admirals logo. Please. We can't. Of course we can't. That's all right though. Again, every item helps. I'm not complaining. So as far as what we'll be rolling with here, the Flint Firebirds logo and the Rochester Amerks Road jersey. Sweet. Sweet. So, let's spin the wheel again, shall we? In fairness, let me hit that one after hitting the wrong button. It brings you to the same screen, but you know, it's all good. Let's spin the wheel. And it is just play again, so that'll be a respin. That's fine. Let's see what we have. Injury bug. Cool. 3 players off of the team will be sitting out. It is going to be Marc-Andre Fleury, so Corey Schneider will get his opportunity. Fleury is out. Taylor Hall is out. And the third player to take a seat, Scott Walker. So no Fleury, no Hall, no Walker. I'll be back in a second when the lineup is set. All right, this is the squad for game number 2. Huberdeau in on the top line spot to replace Taylor Hall. Brandon Dubinsky is in at 4th line center to replace Scott Walker. And of course, the goaltender, Corey Schneider. I do believe Huberdeau's played a game. I don't think he has a debut option. Indeed, he is a minus play. Yeah, he's played 2 games. So we have a chance for a debut pack with Brandon Dubinsky. Otherwise, we're playing for the win. Get in there. That is such a bullshit goal. But I will take it. That is the first break I've gotten in this entire game. The puck has been bouncing like crazy. The pickups have been brutal. I hate games like that where, you know, it's like everything's so inconsistent and then I get one break and it goes in. Because it's frustrating for me. It's got to be frustrating for him. Yeah. There was a stick lift on the sideboards that didn't go through for some reason. It should have either, like, something should have happened. It should have gone through or it should have been a penalty, even though it was very well timed. Nothing happens. He gets the puck back. It's a goal. I can't really complain with what went in for me, but case in point now where nobody's happy. Because he's like, see how hard I have to fight for a goal compared to his shit? And then it's, I don't know. NHL. Fuck. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna lose this game. It's just one of those where I wish I was the host. It's a green connection, but just my players feel slow, not moving in smart ways. He's gonna get the win, for sure. There's nothing I can do. Come on! Fucking A, man! Really? That's the difference right there. I can't get my computers to do that, and his just, you know, bombard me. Yeah, it's a good goal. Okay, so I can tell you right now, I still feel like shit, right? I still feel like garbage. I'm not in the mood to getting tilted, so I don't think, as it stands, I'm going to play the third... I just lose the puck for no reason. I don't think I'm going to play the third game of the episode. So I'll leave it up to you, whether or not you think it should be a technical quit or not. Or in the next episode, we just play 4 games. But yeah, not in the mood. Not in the mood for this. No thanks. Yeah, that's clearly meant for Nylander. Ref, that's a hold, man. And of course, a clear hold goes uncalled, and then his AI gets a fucking no-look interception. Like, calm the fuck on, man. There's nothing I can do in a game. When it plays like this, there's just nothing you can do. It's just, you gotta sit there and take your loss. Whether or not you're a bit louder about it like I am, you know, it's up to you. But there's nothing you can do. Jonathan Huberdeau scores. Too little, too late. It is what it is. Just, type of game that really leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Yeah, and of course the puck goes straight to his AI skates, even though there's a clear lane to hit the pass. And that is game. We drop it 3-2, which is fine. Just, I don't know. It's one of those games where it's like, wow, I just literally could have put down the controller and walked away, and had the same result in terms of what I was doing, feeling of importance. But it is what it is. I don't know. I might still play the third game. I don't know. We shall see. I at the very least want to look at his team, but when you're not feeling that great, and then you get a game like that, your desire to play this game dwindles very, very quickly. Very quickly. Especially when I can't get a home game. That's the one thing. I had to try and load into the game about 3 or 4 different times. Well, it wasn't happening. So, 34-6. Yeah, that sounds about right. If you get bounces like that every time and have your AIs play that well, I can see why. But, yeah, needless to say, we were just a tad bit behind the 8 ball in terms of player overalls. Just a little bit. I'm gonna call it an episode. I'll leave it up to you. If I step away, are we technically just giving someone a win? Or what's happening? Am I allowed to make it up in the next episode? But I'm just not feeling that great. I want to get this episode out there. Overall, still have a strong record. We're in Div 2. Things are going relatively well. But yeah, going up against a team like that, I need a little bit of just a little bit of EA balancing per se. Did not happen. Did not happen. So I'll do it for this one. Again, I apologize for the lack of uploads, but it is what it is. And I'll see you guys soon.